Hello everyone, Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts. It's a surprise live, so it's not scheduled. I didn't tell anybody. Let me find us. It's just so I made the sunflower swag last night, sold it to somebody besides who I had in mind making it for their order, so I gotta make another one, and it's gonna be a little different. So let me just find us so I can see about any comments. Let's see. Make sure our volume is down. Okay, so this one's going to be a little flatter, and we're going to use a little bit different materials because that's the way we roll. We'll do another bow, and so I've got this started, and I said, well, why don't I just jump on live and do this? So that's what we're doing. So if y'all jump on, say hello, let me know you're here. And I'm just securing that a little bit extra. By wrapping it around. I'm going to add glue to it, but I've also got it wrapped around. This is a little flatter frame, so we shall see. Hi, Miss Sherry, how are you? This is just a surprise live. I have the swag that I made last night sold, so I needed to make another one. So that's why we're doing 2 lives in a row. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Good to see y'all. I'm glad y'all hopped on, even though it's not my regular time. And y'all, it's crazy. Now that wasn't hot because that glue had already gotten halfway cool, but I stuck my finger right in it. We're under a tornado watch right now, so it's crazy. But I told my husband, I said, well, I got to have it made by tomorrow. He's like, well, you better get at it. So here we are. We're getting at it. And this is just a ficus little branch. I've always thought, you know, I could make a ficus tree out of these myself instead of paying that ungodly price they want for them. So, what did y'all get to do today? Did y'all work? Did you craft? Did you clean house? So, what's going on in y'all's world? I'm hoping our weather doesn't get any worse, which it should be passing. Y'all, I look like a lost monkey up here looking around. Hi, Dawn. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Migraine day. Oh. No, that's not good. That's not good. All right, this one I don't think we're going to use any mesh because they kind of wanted it flat. So let's go ahead and add our bow. We need to go ahead and do a bow, and then we're going to add all this other stuff. So we're going to make another sunflower swag, y'all. Migraines are not good. Not good. But I said, well, and I tried. I'm not on live on YouTube because the internet was a little slower. So I figured it was going to mess up if I try to do both of them at one time tonight. So I said we would just go live here on Facebook. And y'all, the scammers are at it again. I got an email, and a friend of mine, she got an email on her business page saying we have violated and we needed to respond within 2 hours or our pages would be taken away. And okay, so let me get an idea about how long. So, like, really? Y'all ain't got nothing better else to do? Try to cause havoc for people. Hi, Angie. How are you? This roll is too big. And y'all, I don't even have everything cleaned off from last night. So we will do this again. And it's going to be similar, but not quite like that one. I got one of those also. What you got, Miss Angie? What you got? What you got? You got a mess, or you got a what? Because that's what I got over here is a mess. Went to work. Oh, and I got an order in from Hobby Lobby today. That was exciting. Got a few florals, just the some accent flowers, real pretty. Let me show y'all some. These, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's almost a coral color rose. These are they're not the little El Cheapo ones. What are you using as a base? It is a Christmas tree, and then I wrapped more of the green tinsel stuff on it. So buy up Christmas trees, little Christmas trees. Get this put in there. Because when they request a small swag, my swag base was like 30 inches. So it's a little big if they want something small. Was it a scam? It was a scam, Miss Dawn. Those were gorgeous. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Twice in 1 week. Oh, Miss Angie. Facebook being a pain in the neck, yes. Oh, you got a scam message also. Yeah, they told me I had violated, had a violation on my page, and I had 2 hours, and to click on a link, and I was like, I don't trust clicking on a link, so I went to my account to try to find, because they'll put it in another place. It won't be just in your notifications. They'll actually email you and give you a notification in your settings. So I could not find it nowhere else, and I was not gonna click on it. And then I posted something in one of my business groups, and another one of my friends, she said, I got that same email. I said, well, if you got it and I got it, then I know it's a scam. So I was glad I didn't click on it. But I'm real leery about that. Even my family and friends, if they send me a message in Messenger, I won't click on the links. My sister will send me stuff all the time, and I'll tell her, don't send it to me in Messenger. I'm not clicking on it. It's linked. It'll be linked to my page, and I'm not. I said, you can send it in a text message from my phone, but I'm not clicking on nothing in Facebook. So but it was a scam. And Angie got it twice in 1 week. Yeah, they're hard working at trying to scam people. I love this blue and yellow. And y'all, I have some ribbon that's got the blue and the yellow. It's blue with yellow lemons. I have so many projects that I want to get done, and there's just not enough time in the day or night to get it all done. I mean, if I didn't have my job that I had to go to, I mean, I'd have a whole lot more time, right? And I didn't message Miss Robin to tell her I was going live either, but she's an hour ahead of me, and I didn't want to bother her. So if y'all don't mind sprinkling the video, because she's not here to spread the love for me, I appreciate that. Okay. Well, we needed to use up that roll, didn't we? So I could go get 3 more rolls. Okay. Sprinkle. Thank you, Miss Sherry. I appreciate that so much. Y'all just don't even know. Okay. Let's take this off. Well, and there's my little tie down there. Y'all, this one should not last 2 hours like last night. My husband was like, nobody's going to stay on that long and watch you do that. He said, did you finally let them go? I was like, you just don't understand. We have we have that crafting blood in us. And it's about like them going and sitting in a deer stand for, what, 4 or 5 hours? That's early in the morning time, freezing cold. And then he don't even think that we can craft for 2 hours. Really? Okay. Now we're going to do this. And y'all, it's just a thundering out there. And the lights were eating supper a little bit ago. And the lights was a flickering. I was like, oh. I hope electricity don't go off. But we brought a small generator to the house and a gas can just in case. Okay. So this is not going to look like a little bitty Christmas tree when we get done. And y'all, I ended up taking those tails of that ribbon and weaving it through last night after I got off. And it turned out so pretty. Okay. Now then, let's get some prettiness in there. That in the trash. And these are the ones that needed the big old cutters. And now we're going to cut these little leaves off. I really didn't care for these leaves. The color on them is just a little bit too light for me. And I like how that one's just like a little, almost like a little bud. All right, let's kind of go. We're going to kind of do it like we did last night, but this one's just not going to be as thick. And the last cuts that you have to make, the more sturdy they're going to be in there. So we're going to take it around. Let's see if we can pull this through. I've got some little bitty. Okay, who else keeps these? The ends of your pipe cleaners? Do y'all keep a stash of them? If they're real short, I don't. But if they're a couple of inches long, I do. We was up in the 80s today. This weather is so crazy. And it's just March. I hate to see what our summer's going to be like. So I'm just doing the little pipe cleaners to help hold it in shape. And y'all, sometimes, like last night, some of those comments, Facebook doesn't show me all the comments like YouTube does. I'll get off and I'll start looking at comments, and I thought, that one never showed up. So this is how this one's looking. I'm going to do some more on this other side. And I'll probably end up using an extra one because I don't want an even number. I lay my cutters down and forget where I put them. There we go. Okay. Those little ribbon tails get in my way. So either there's no comments now or they are stalled. So I'm going to bring this one down just like this. That way I still have the stability of that thick stem. And they've got wire in them. And now, go up under this one. And on top of this other one. Here's one, and these won't be noticeable because we're using the green, and then we got greenery in here. This is going to be more like a mini one from last night, although it's not going to be real mini. It's just going to be the profile of it's going to be lower. So tomorrow, I'll have to get this one on its way if they decide they want it. Okay, so here's what we got so far. Kind of looking like almost a hot mess until we get some goodness all up in here. And I've got these I thought we'd use tonight just to be a little different. And I don't have any more of the little blueberries, but I do have some of these little blue flowers. think we may be done with that. Okay, let's see. Got some of this. I think I want to bring out let that come out just to give it a little bit of a different texture. And it come off of a garland that came from Hobby Lobby also. And I like that one. I need to pick up some more of those. It just gives it a look of just the greenery flowing. Okay, so let's see. I know y'all don't lose things like I do. I lay something down and then I can't find it. And this is just a bush that's got just a variety of stuff in it. Okay. Making sure that it was what I wanted, where I wanted it. And the longer you keep your stems, the more hot glue is going to be on it. And the more stable it's going to be. So let's put this one on the opposite side. I guess I got a hot glue string on my hand because it's hanging on. So Friday night, do y'all want a craft or do you want a wreath? I've got another Easter bunny bud. It's a little different that I'm going to need to get made. But if y'all rather do a craft, we can do a craft. Y'all tell me what you want to see Friday night. Y'all know? Do you know what you want to do Friday night? I'm not all about some of these. Not one of these. Whatever you feel like doing. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Well, I can do a wreath or I can do a craft. See, I think we need this up at the top. Got a really cute craft we need to do. Yes, that's where that needs to go. have a real cute, I think it's a wreath sign. I think it's a gnome. It may be a ladybug gnome. I'll have to look and see. I don't know. Sign, but it's got the mushrooms in it. I need to do it. But I don't have all my ribbons picked out for it yet. Okay. The top is looking really good. It's getting some height in it. And then we're going to use that. And I'm going to put some more of this wonderful garland flowing in through this also. I need something. I'm going to lift these tails up. And we're going to put nothing with color. I think I used all of that other fern last night. Let's put some of this up under here to give us some fullness and give us some thickness. And I gotta have a hot glue stick. Right here. We need to thicken up our base a little bit. Tails just falling all down in here. So I'm just lifting it up. So is everyone, are y'all already decorated for Easter? Y'all probably gonna say, yes, we've been decorated. And I'm going to tell you, no, I'm still not decorated. I have a little bit on my dining room table. I have a little bit decorated on in my foyer, one little table going in from our garage, and that's it. That is it, y'all. Okay, so I'm just layering these gonna make it see a little bit better on the side instead of me having it facing that way. So I'm just putting some more layers of greenery just to kind of give it a little bit more of a thickness feel. Now this table splits in the middle, and it's just big enough for my cord to get between there, and that's what it does. All right, y'all are getting in my way. Y'all need to get on up there. And behave. For some reason they don't want to be. They're like a child. They want to get right where all the action is. Right? It's got two on there. Yes, took down St. Patty's and put up Easter. See? Y'all are ahead of me. Y'all are on the ball. Y'all got it going on. I didn't even get St. Patty's put up. So there's that. And I have a beautiful St. Patty's sign that I need to make a wreath out of. Yeah, that didn't get done. I got a spring kit I need to put together. I got most of the stuff. I got that done. So does, how many decorates for Valentine's Day? Do y'all put up a Valentine's wreath? I'm just curious how many would do that or does that. Yes, Miss Sherry, you are on the ball. I need you to just come to my house and take charge. Just take charge, because just hadn't happened too much around here. Now, I'm probably going to end up putting this one back down and running this other ribbon out through there. That's probably what I want to do. Okay, so I have these two And Miss Angie does. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all showing me up. I have these two brick little walls my husband built, that when you turn in our driveway, it's got a little brick wall on each side. He built them. Well, after he built them, then he stuccoed them with the concrete. You know, it's not the styrofoam stucco, it's the real concrete. So him and his cousin, I think, he's a carpenter. He built our house. He built the house before this one. But they stuccoed the concrete on the little walls to match the house. Well, I need to hang a decoration, a wreath, or some kind of summary decoration on each one. They're slick, so I'm going to have to bring something to hang something on there, because it doesn't have like the bricks where you can put those little hooks in there. So y'all, this is coming together. So I was thinking, I saw somebody the other day make what was it, a watering pot, I think. And I thought, well, that would be a good idea to put out there. It's going to have to be something that's going to be weatherproof, because it is definitely out in the weather. But I thought, I need to do something down there at the entrance of the way. So if y'all have any ideas, you get it from my mom. She always decorated for everything. Well, that is amazing, Miss Sherry. That is amazing. I love that idea. And I wish I had time. I just need you to come to my house. Because I love that. I love that you get it done. So, y'all give me some ideas. So, if I put a wreath, it would have to be a wreath that would endure the elements out. Because, I mean, these wreaths you want up under a canopy. If you put them out on your front door. But these would be out in the weather completely. So the wreaths that I make, really, I wouldn't want to put them out there. So I'm just needing some ideas. So if y'all have any ideas, because I was thinking the water pot idea is a good idea, I think, because I could make it where it, would be waterproof, weatherproof. But before I go do that, I would like to hear y'all's suggestions. Let's see what y'all have in mind. I'm just loving this greenery here. I'm going to have to get me some more of it. It's just got these little sections that just pop off, and you pop them back on if you needed to. Make them as short or as long as you need. Y'all haven't thought of any ideas? I guess I need to take a picture of them and post them so y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And then I can remember that Friday night or before Friday night. I could post it, and then Friday night y'all could tell me. Shoot me the ideas. And then we could come on here and make whatever y'all tell me. I think that would be a good idea. Well, the wind sounds like it has calmed down, and it's not thundering. So maybe this storm has passed. There's one that's probably about the size I need. I did bring me a little light that you pull apart. My husband said, you better take a light out there. He said, oh, but you got your phone. It's like, yeah, but my phone is hooked up to my camera. But if the electricity went off, the phone would go, the camera would go off too. So there's that. I'll put a little extra glue on that one. Now, I probably put too much glue, but I would rather have too much than it come apart. For sure. Okay. Y'all, I could sit here and craft all night, and I catch myself where I'm thinking, you're not talking. You're not alone. You need to talk. You need to. It is coming together. Now let's add a little bit of color. And I don't even remember where I got these. Let's see. Let's cut some of our ribbons. We can always trim them if we need to. I like how they bunched up last night after I got off, and I kind of maneuvered them around. And each layer I try to get shorter than the last layer so that they just kind of flow one more over here. And we'll make some little curly cues. Right like this. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate that. Get the ribbons cut and it just kind of starts coming into place. Trim that. I got glue all over my fingers. Okay. That's what we got so far. And I think by adding the little pop of yellow, the goldenrod is just gonna make it so much cuter. I got the hot glue strings all over me. So this one's not going to take near as long because I don't know how long we've been on here. Almost an hour. So, oh, thank you, Miss Sherry, for the stars. You are my first star gifter. That is so sweet. Facebook just told me, what day was it? Thank you, Miss Angie. Was it yesterday? One day this week, they told me I was approved to receive stars. I was like, oh, that is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I got the goldenrod in there where I want it. Need some glue on it. Now I probably won't be able to get it back where I had it. And y'all make sure to be here Friday night. Because last Friday night, I wasn't feeling good, so I forgot to draw a name. And I'm drawing 2 names this Friday night. Okay, I got that goldenrod in there. All this hot glue. Is on here. This one not having as big of a base as the one last night makes it a little bit harder to get the stuff to stay exactly where you want it. get it glued in there where to stay, and then you can kind of maneuver it the way you want it. So we're going to put these in here and put some little blue ones in here. And it will be done. And that just went on the floor. Yeah, I like that. I like the golden rods. They're not fun when you're bush hogging though, because they get all up in the front of the tractor and that grill. My husband would say, you make sure you stop and get it off. Don't let the radiator, let it clog up the radiator. It's still big. I know, Miss Sherry. It is big. But that one last night, I measured it when I got through, and I forget how big it was. I think it was 30 something inches long, and it was like 18 inches wide, but it was thick. It was like 10 inches deep. It honestly turned out bigger than what I had anticipated. But this one is going to be, let's see if you count. Well, this is going to be long too. If you count from the very tip, it's going to be long, but it's not. That one was thicker all the way to the edges. I guess that's what you'd say. I like these ribbons kind of poking out at different places. Let's see. I can get that cut without cutting it crooked. So it's just not going to be as, it's like this one goes down some on the sides, where that one was just, it's big. But this one is still turning out to be a good size, just to be a little small frame on that it's on. But y'all, it is, and I'm sure y'all make stuff too, and when I'm making, it's hard to make something little for me. It's harder for me to make something little than it is for me to make something big. Now, please tell me y'all have that same problem. I don't want to be in that boat by myself. Get them so I know where I want my next golden rod at. Y'all, I want to get me, it's kind of an easel, kind of, to make wreaths on, so that I can have it sitting up, and y'all can see what I'm doing. I think there's a lady by the name of Claudette. I think that's her name. And I think she makes them. Maybe. I don't know. See, it's picking out down here. I want to get one on this side. Right. I'm going to have to scrape my mat off because I done got glue all over it. Alright, I want you to turn going out. Alright, let's put some blue in there. Y'all, we're almost done. We're almost done. And we will have another. This is going to bring it all together. Is when we get these little blue flowers in. Okay. I missed the beginning. Is that a grapevine? It's not, Miss Angie. I'll show you the map. It's a mini Christmas tree. Yep, a mini Christmas tree. So when they put your Christmas trees on clearance, buy some up, because that was what, I don't know what size, 12-inch, I don't know, but my mat is 24 inches, and it's going off on each end of the mat, so which I put ficus, greenery, on the bottom, and then started adding fern leaves, and then I started building up from there. And I showed it all from step one if you want to go back and see the very beginning. But it's just a Christmas tree base, and you just mash them all flat. Because I have another swag base, but it was going to yield another big swag like we did last night. And so, yeah, this brings it all together right here. And I was needing to go for a smaller one than we did last night. So I was like, well, I don't have any more swag bases that are smaller. So we're just going to go with this. So this is what we did. And I just mashed it flat, and I did put a piece of tinsel up at the very top of it. Alright, I don't like how that's laying. So let's pull that out. And we're going to trim it down. And go for it again. There we go. I want it like that. There we go. That way. That's a great idea. Thank you, Miss Sherry. The other, it's just like a wreath. When we make a wreath, and you start out with a 14 or 15 inch base, you end up with a 24-inch wreath, and sometimes larger. So, if you start out with a swag base that's already 30 inches, it's hard to keep it at that length. It's gonna get bigger. So okay, got all those dovetailed. All right, let's put a couple more pieces of blue in here. So see, we got blue here and here and here. I think the blue just kind of puts the icing on the cake, so to speak. All right. Put this one, y'all, we're almost done. It's not as deep as the other one last night. I took my yardstick over there. So see, this one's not but about 7 inches deep. That other one is about 10 inches deep. And that's just stunning. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Thank you, Miss Angie. I'm glad y'all hung out with me tonight. Now, if you count from tip to tip, that's 24. Let's see. And that would be about right here. So that would be, it's going to be about 28 inches long, but that's counting the very tips. And these are thin down here. And it kind of, it's just a lower profile, so it doesn't look as huge as that one last night, which that one last night had mesh and more expensive greenery and more expensive flowers and berries and all the things. And it had, this one's got 3, 6. We only use 6. I was going to use 7, but it's only got 6 sunflowers. That one last night had 9. So a big difference in the material list. So I'm going to turn that, and I'm going to turn this one in like that. So yeah, and it didn't take as long. Last night was 2 hours. So I don't know. Let's see. This one's 1 hour and 13 minutes, so it was a lot shorter. I do need to put a hanger on it to hang it with, because the other one, the frame on it made like a U at the top. So it has a natural hanger on it, but this one doesn't. So I'll have to make a hanger to go on it. But yeah. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me on an unplanned, unscheduled, just to pop in live. I like popping in live. That was fun. And I didn't, because of the weather, I didn't schedule to go on YouTube also. I didn't think we would have the internet service to do that. So, and I didn't want it to be fuzzy and all that. So, anyway, I will see y'all Friday night. Thank you, Miss Angie. Good night. And if y'all think of anything that I can hang on my walls, y'all let me know, because I need some ideas. So I will see y'all Friday night. Remember that I love you all, and get to crafting and make something beautiful. Tell me what all y'all make. Go over there on my private group is Rachelsuniquecrafts VIP, and post some pictures. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the week, and I'll see y'all Friday night. Good night, Miss Sherry. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. And I'll see y'all Friday night. Good night, y'all.